Hello everyone, this is Jessica with Stamp Punch Love, bringing you another project today. Today is a simple gift card holder using an envelope punch board. Please excuse my scratchiness, I'm still a little under the weather. The prototype was made with the Go Wild Designer Series paper stack, and Tip Top Taupe is our inside. I used basic black and Tip Top Taupe and a white piece with our tag talk and Tip Top Taupe and Memento Tuxedo Black for the tag and the belly wrap. So let's get started. First, we're going to start with our envelope punch board and a 6x6 piece of paper. This is part of the Pretty Petals Designer Series paper stack. The main color on this top piece is Old Olive and Fairy Vanilla, so those are going to be the primary colors we're using. We're going to punch and score at 2 3/8. On the first side, we're going to line up our score line on the second side, punch and score, and then repeat for the rest of our sides. Now we're going to round our corners. This is completely optional, but I just really like it in this project. Now, of course, we are going to fold and burnish all of our score lines. And whatever side of the paper you want out, go for it. I don't like the inside one very much. This is a strip of Calypso Coral. It's 8.5 by 1.5 strip, so basically just the width of the paper cut at 1.5. And the best way I found to do belly bands is to just loosely, gently wrap them around so it isn't too tight, much like we did with our Matchbox style box earlier. So there we go. I kind of figured out where I want it. I'm trimming that down. Excuse me, and just kind of adjusting, making sure. Now we're going to grab the equivalent of fast fuse. You could use sticky strip, you could use tear and tape. I would use a hefty adhesive though, because this is going to get a lot of handling. And so stick that on there and line everything up and pop it down. So you have the start of your belly band, and you could just do one layer. There's nothing saying you have to do multiple layers. I just really like the look in this particular project. So I'm just giving those a good press so that it slides even better. Now we are going to take a strip of Old Olive that is 1 inch wide and repeat the process we just did. On here though, I'm sticking it to the Calypso Coral piece and to itself. So the first thing I do, and I of course stick it to the table too, we're going to put adhesive on the bottom side and stick it down, cinder it up. If you hear any noise in the background, it is Ducky pouncing on goodness knows what. So when I finally decide I like where it's centered, I press it down. And now I'm going to use a little bit more fuse and stick that down. Again, centering it up, lining it up. Perfection. So now we're going to stamp. This is the Happy Birthday out of the Tag Talk stamp set by Stampin' Up, and we're starting with a piece of white cardstock and our Calypso Coral. Now we are going to grab our Old Olive cardstock and our Memento Black. Of course, clean off the stamp in between. So pop that down. And now we're going to grab our curly lip bracket. I think it is, curly label bracket, punch and pop those out. You can see I smudged here, but since we are going to be stacking, it doesn't matter. I don't have to restamp. Yay! So go ahead and line that up and punch it out. I'm a punch addict, you will find very soon. And I'm all about coordinating punches. Like, makes me happy inside. So we're going to punch this out. Even though we're going to be cutting it, it just gives us the perfect shape on the ends of that happy birthday. So pop that out. And now we're going to what we call, in the circles, fussy cut. We're going to cut that birthday part out. I follow the thick black line, as you'll see soon. And little tip, it's easiest to basically keep your scissors still and move the paper. So now that we have that done, we'll grab, you guessed it, Stampin' Up! Stampin' Dimensionals, because they are the life essence of any project, of course. So pop that up. We're going to just line it up over that happy birthday. So we'll still get a little bit of that calypso coral edge around the old olive, and then it has the white border, so it just makes everything stand out even more. Couple more dimensionals, and I'm going to put those over the seam. So where you see that seam on our belly band, we want to cover that up. And the width of our belly band is strategic to the shape that we chose for our tag. So just pop that up. Now, for some reason, my little finishing piece where I showed you how to put the inside in went bye-bye. So just cut a piece of 3x4 in a coordinating color, be it very vanilla or calypso coral, old olive. I recommend very vanilla if you're going to put a message in, and center that up on the inside, stick it down, and you are good to go. Thanks and gig 'em, guys.